The line about my first one's like my last one, he's talking about his albums. The classic, it's one of those undeniable things that most people agree on.
It's like objective, and it's like also like timeless. Everyone agrees, and you can listen to it 20 years later, it still sounds the same.
That's what a classic is. With Drake, what you generally find is that his fans will be like, oh yeah, no, this is a classic. This one was a classic. This one was a classic. He doesn't have one or two or three definitive classics.
What classic does Drake have?
Take Care, Nothing Was the Same.
I think Take Care is a classic. I think Nothing Was the Same as a classic.
Consensus hip-hop classics, and nobody can say shit about it. I don't think Drake or J. Cole have a classic in that manner.
I would disagree heavily.
It's Take Care, and it's Nothing Was the Same. Where's the law?
There. Nothing Was the Same is a classic album.
To me, it is.
Yeah.
Take Care is a classic to me. But I just don't think everyone sees it that way.
I'm not considering that Drake has any unilateral classics that would be seen by the culture.
Does Drake have a classic album? It's called What a Time to Be Alive featuring Future. I'm bugging? I'm bugging? Nah, you bugging. That's not a classic album?
I'd give Take Care. I'd give Nothing Was the Same. And I might give, if you're reading this,
Take Care is a classic. Nothing Was the Same is a classic. What a Time to Be Alive, Views is a classic.
The tweet that goes viral is always like, oh my God, I missed 2016. It was Controller, One Dance, and Work. They weren't talking about Views.
Take Care came out in 2011. We're in 2017. If 6 years later we're still in doubt, maybe the culture hasn't accepted it. Maybe it's really just Drake fans.
A lot of the Take Care album, in fact, some of the biggest songs on it were written by The Weeknd. Nothing Was the Same. The one Drake album that I've heard the most, sonically, was like the best to me. Kendrick, arguably, Good Kid, Mad City, classic. To Pimp a Butterfly, classic. A lot of people actually have that as like their favorite Kendrick album. Most have Good Kid, and then I've seen the squabble between To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn. All three of them are actually concept albums. Good Kid, Mad City is Kendrick's concept. To Pimp a Butterfly is kind of black culture as a whole, and then obviously you've got the connector string of Tupac, and then Damn, his musings of being a black Israelite, but then it's also his most openly commercial album, and then it also won a Pulitzer. I'm actually always surprised that wasn't done for To Pimp a Butterfly.
Because his most masterful work, or masterpiece, for so many different reasons, like musically, lyrically, conceptually, like, yeah, it's incredible. Not my favorite, but objectively, it has to be the most complicated and the most interesting.
It's like the best piece of work, even if it's not your favorite.
When I'm determining a classic, I think about how it made other musicians change their shit up. I think all these are classics.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah,
no, that's a classic
album. What else?
What else? The one he won a
Damn is a classic too.
The one he won a Pulitzer Prize for.
Damn is a classic.
Yeah, what?
Good Kid, Mad City, classic. Damn, classic. I say 2.
Good Kid, Mad City, Damn, and To Pimp a Butterfly.
All right.
They're all classics.
Dog, To Pimp a Butterfly, your man got that just ranked as the #1 album of all time.
And Anthony Fantano.
Yes.
Would I name T-Pab as the greatest album of all time? I don't know if I would, but in times that I have revisited this record since I reviewed it originally, it has only grown on me more.
It was hard for me to listen to that shit, say this shit is not just like flawless. Like, I can't critique it. I felt it was almost a perfect album.
I'm feeling a 10 on this record. It's albums like this that people use as benchmarks in musical history.
It's just one of those ones where it's got so much substance. It's almost like you have something that's so rich your body can't take all of the nutrients in at once. And I think in years to come, a lot of people will think that about Mr. Morale as well.